The legend of Guest 666, it spread like wildfire through the internet, a chilling tale of a ghostly player haunting an old Roblox game. People whispered about his piercing red eyes, they described his chilling presence. He would appear out of thin air, then vanish just as quickly. Some said he was just a myth. Others swore he was real. One thing was certain: Guest 666 had become a legend. His story sent shivers down the spines of Roblox players everywhere. The game he haunted was once a popular hangout. Now it sat abandoned. Its once bright colors were now faded and dull. An unsettling silence hung in the air. But some were brave enough to venture in. They were drawn to the mystery. They wanted to see Guest 666 for themselves. A group of friends, Max, Lily and Jake, huddled around Max's computer. They were about to enter the infamous game. It was a Friday night, a perfect time for a good scare. Max, the daredevil of the group, clicked play. They were transported to the game's main lobby. It was a desolate schoolyard overgrown with weeds. The rusted swing set creaked eerily in the wind. "See, nothing scary here," Max said, trying to sound brave. But even he couldn't shake the feeling of unease. The game felt different, colder. A shiver ran down Lily's spine. She felt like they were being watched. Jake, usually the jokester, was unusually quiet. He scanned their surroundings, his eyes darting back and forth. "Let's check out the school," Jake suggested, his voice barely a whisper. The school was even creepier on the inside. Cobwebs hung from every corner. Papers were scattered across the floor as if frozen in time. The air was heavy with silence. They could hear their own heartbeats echoing in the hallway. "Hello," Max called out, his voice echoing ominously. Only silence answered him. They wandered through deserted classrooms. Each room added to the unsettling atmosphere. Then they found it. A message scrawled on the chalkboard in one of the classrooms. It was written in what looked like blood-red chalk. "Find their names," it read. Whose names were they supposed to find, and why? The message sent a chill down their spines. They exchanged nervous glances. The game was becoming more real, more terrifying by the second. The gymnasium was dark. The only light came from a flickering lantern hanging precariously from the ceiling. In the center of the basketball court stood a figure. It was Guest 666. His red eyes pierced through the darkness, seeming to look right through them. "You seek answers." Guest 666's voice was a low growl, sending shivers down their spines. He told them his story. He was once a student at the school, bullied relentlessly by 3 classmates. He had sought refuge in the virtual world, only to be tormented even there. Driven to despair, he took his own life. Now he was trapped, seeking revenge. The friends were horrified. They promised to help him find peace. They searched the school for clues. Finally, they found the bullies' names carved into the bottom of a desk in the library. Guest 666 appeared before them one last time. He thanked them. A look of peace washed over his face, then he vanished. The game glitched. The friends were back in the main lobby. They left the game, their hearts pounding. They knew they had been changed by their experience. The legend of Guest 666 was no longer just a spooky story. It was a reminder that even in a virtual world, words and actions have consequences.